form as ever. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Champions League, this group stage contest. It's Salzburg up against Inter.
Well, thanks, Derek. The scene is set for a really good game tonight. We've got a great atmosphere inside this stadium. Let's hope the players perform.
Must score! But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. And a look at the Inter team. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Francesco Acerbi plays alongside Benjamin Pavard in central defence. Nicolo Barella plays with Dani Parejo in central midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Could be dangerous. And space to cross it. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Well, still an issue here. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, back when the draw was made, no one really expected the home side to be quite as competitive. They looked as though they would struggle in this group, Stuart.
Well, they've been excellent so far. They've worked hard, they've been organised, and they've played some great football. But they just have to keep it going now.
And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And the header by Martinez is absolutely excellent. He works hard for his space, shows great determination, and makes good contact with the ball.
Jesus Ferreira. Moving the ball really well here. Ferreira. Well, a really good run. Thwarting him. Well, winning back possession. Sucic. The fans want to see a shot. He has time to play it over. Oh, how about that for the last line of defence? Can he convert? And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Clearance needed to be better. And the decision is one of offside here. Francesco Acerbi. And it's with Dumfries. Barella. Dumfries. Laid into the box. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. He'll have a go here. Can they keep it out? Well, it just petered out. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here, but quick thinking defensively. Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Now with Martinez. Able to close down the shot. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the ball is rolling once more. The pendulum having already swung Inter's way here. Let's see how the second half pans out. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Çalhanoğlu. Not much time to make up his mind. Alessandro Bastoni. It's with Çalhanoğlu. That'll be a Salzburg ball. Intercepting it intelligently. Federico Di Marco. Martinez. And Salzburg with the ball again. On the offensive. But nothing comes of it. And Inter with acres of space out wide. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can they convert? And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. So on with the game here. Inter well on top. In fact, this is... turning into something of a trouncing. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. And the keeper taking it cleanly. Martinez. Inter have given away possession. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good through ball. Federico Di Marco. Back to Thuram. Barella, he's in behind. And he's got...
Just show me the money.
Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Good vision. And there's the equaliser. It's all square again. And away we go again at 1-1. Torgan Hazard. And out it goes for a throw. Body in the way, good work. Hans van Aken. Now De Bruyne. And they need to be better on the ball than that. What a chance here. Real opportunity. Oh, you can't stop them now. They've got another in double quick time.
Well, here's the replay, and what a run this is. They just couldn't get anywhere near him, and then he manages to keep his cool at the end and finishes it off well.
And we're back underway at 2-1 now. Torgan Hazard. Basic. Struggling to keep the ball there. De Bruyne. Looking to put the cross in. Nice and easy this, just staying patient. Van Aken. Taking this on. Well, that's as easy as it gets for a goalkeeper. Ball taken away from them. Weighted beautifully. Kovacic! Oh, what a really good save that was. Has to be. And it's a pretty good save by the keeper. Delivered into the box. It's only halfway clear. And how close was that? Fantastic delivery. Well read to gain possession. Kovacic. That's a good ball. Can he finish? But he's failed to hit the target.
Oh, that's a big chance missed that. This game very much still in the balance.
Salamakers. Well, still pushing forward in search of the equaliser. De Bruyne, and it's on now. It's there! Time running out, and they've got the goal that draws them level. And we're back underway at 2-2 now. Now, if they score from this, they'll surely win the game. This has to be! Oh, it's hit the post. And the chance goes a-begging.
Oh, it's a real lack of composure. With time running out, what an opportunity that was to take the lead. Well, they're so unfortunate not to score there. I thought it was going to go in, but I'm sure there's going to be still time for one more chance, though.
Hans van Aken. Now Salamakers. Van Aken has the space to whip it in here. De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Promising looking ball. There could be a chance to win the game here. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Ivan Perisic. Brekalo. Looks a good ball. And it's there! What a moment to take the lead!
Well, if we take another look, he just glides past his man. The defender just can't live with him. And it's a brilliant finish. He strikes...
And the game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. He's driven in the corner. Palhinha. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Can he put it away? Oh, keeper dealt with it. Here it is now, a substitution. So the corner played into the box. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Now what on earth happened there? Špikić. Oh, that's a really good run. Will he finish? Capable of so much better from that position. Guerreiro. And this is Diogo Jota now. Nunes. Nicely timed tackle. And providing width. An effective cross. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
And the problem not completely solved. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Palhinha. Diogo Jota. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. But nothing comes of it. Guerreiro. Matheus Nunes. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. And he's through here. Could still be dangerous. And in the end, no damage done. Otavio. Plenty of support here. That's a routine take. Basic. Nicola Moro. Might be a chance here. And the challenge crisp and clean. Rafael Leao. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. Guerreiro. Just the challenge that was required. Could be a chance to break here. Brekalo. Well, they have to pay attention. Oh, could be... Can he finish this? And somehow, the score sheet remains blank.
Well, I think that sums up why we haven't seen any goals in this game. It's not a good finish, is it?
Trying to open up the defence. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Well, very effective play in possession and keeping it out. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Playing it in. And a struggle to get it away properly. Nicola Moro. It's with Pasalic. And that is how to tackle inside your own penalty area. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Diogo Jota. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Mario Pasalic. We're using the space really well, but now can they push on? And the final whistle is sounded, and a real sense of feel-good in the Croatian camp, because this has ended in victory. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a...
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to today is live coverage of the Bundesliga. It is Rapid Vienna facing Salzburg.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well read to ease the pressure. Burgstaller. Lang. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, many talking points coming into the game. The hosts have the best defensive record in the league, while their guests have been the most prolific in front of goal. Stuart, something has to give.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. These fans, though, will know their team will be tested today. But up to now, their defensive work has been excellent. I'm intrigued to see who's going to win this one.
Promising looking ball. Oh, could be. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save at the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
It has to be. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead. And now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Lang. Not the pass he had in mind. Really nice ball. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
And there's the delivery. Not the best clearance. And whipped into the box. Danger averted. Is this the moment? Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Pavlovic. Terzic. That's not a bad ball. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Possession lost. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Good weight on that pass. Sucic. Alexa Terzic. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Minda. And teammates around him. Burgstaller. Succeeded in blocking it. Might work out. Oh, fine stop. Burgstaller. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Lang. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Showing a real will to win the ball. Alexa Terzic. Luka Sucic. At times they make passing look easy. And that puts them in position. A matter of keeping his composure. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Matthias Seidel. And the defensive intervention there. Well, they've given him too much space. Chances on. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
The clearance wasn't decisive. Can he take advantage? And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Well, we're into the final half hour. Can he do it? And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Delivering it. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And possession changing hands. Lang. Well, the supporters think it's on. Keeper getting the touch. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Amar Dedic. Ferreira. Well, no stopping him. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood... Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming up next. It's Sturm Graz facing Salzburg.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, it's a 4-4-2 with a midfield diamond, and key to this shape will be the players either side of that diamond. When in possession, they'll go wider to give the team width. When they're defending, they'll tuck back in.
And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, they're also playing with two up front and a diamond in midfield. So it's about which team can dominate that central area and start to release their fullbacks to get forward.
Takes it on, and just wide of the post.
Yeah, decent effort, but not one that was going to trouble the goalkeeper, I don't think.
You can't help feeling, when you look at the table, that when you're playing dominant football such as they have been, that they're going to lap the field.
Well, there seems to be no stopping them at the moment. They've been by far and away the best team. Unless something drastic happens, I can't see how they let this slip.
Intelligent threaded pass here. And the shot. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And he's fired over the corner. Appeared to be in two minds. Speculative effort. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Johnston. And unable to keep possession. This is looking threatening. Did really well to get through. Is this the moment? A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Stefan Hierländer. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Promising attack, this. Really have to get it spot on to finish from there, and it was miles off target.
Well, maybe not the right choice there. That's a poor effort.
Alexander Pras. And taking it away. Fine sequence of passes. That's a good pass. Must be. Blocked it brilliantly. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. Stuart, an opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Giving the ball away. Well, a really good run. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Well, they have the ball once more. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And the game begins. Takes it on. And the shot. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Speculative effort. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. This is looking threatening. Did really well to get through. Is this the moment? A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Long way out. Oh, that's a fine save. Played over, and still dangerous. And Salzburg have it back here. Sucic. Real chance. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. 2-0 now, and back underway. Alexander Pras. There to win it back. Luka Sucic. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Moving the ball effectively. And tidy defensive play. Surely! And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Breaking at pace. A fine reading of the situation. Alexa Terzic. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. So making the substitution now. Terzic. Soleil. Ferreira. Read it superbly to take back possession. In with a chance. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Well, a bit short with the clearance. Oh, surely! And an astute piece of defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. He's going forward well here, but they dealt with the threat posed. He has time to play it over. Simple catch, really. Manfred Sarkaria. Pass. Well, giving it a go in a bid to haul them back into this one.
Well, they're knocking at the door here, but they need to score soon.
And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Luka Sucic. Ferreira. And he keeps going. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Stefan Hierländer. Excellent defending. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Getting forward. Oh, good vision. A corner will ensue. Played over and swept out of there. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most...
the man of the moment, in a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And what we have to bring you today is live action from the Bundesliga. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Entrup. Really good build-up, but no end product. This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, the front three have a really good understanding in this 4-3-3. They combine well, they have good individual qualities and are clever with their movement. They're going to be a big threat.
He's in here. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. It might still be problematic. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Kainz. And there to intervene. It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game. There are many who believe that this will be his final campaign, that he's on the verge of retiring, Stuart.
Well, it's a shame if the stories are true, because he still has so much to offer. But his body must be telling him it's had enough. Let's hope he has a great end to his career.
Who can he pick out? Is it going to be? Well, the keeper in possession to prevent another goal from him.
Well, he's a massive threat. That really could have been his second goal there.
Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. And it's played into the centre. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Maximilian Entrup. Determined defending. Sucic. He has teammates around him, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. This is looking threatening. Oh, chance perhaps, and the keeper there to deal with it. Jesus Ferreira. Read it well. But they're trying to get right into his face. Diakite. He has time to play it over. Oh, that's magnificent goalkeeping. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Still could be dangerous. But wait a minute, that is offside. That's a lovely ball. Can he play it in? And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. Oh, he's through here. And it's there for him. And it's gone in. The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Kainz. Now they've lost it. And well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the... Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And only 8 teams left in this cup competition. We're at the quarter-final stage. It's Salzburg and they take on Austria Vienna.
Well, a semi-final place is up for grabs, so we should be in for a classic encounter here today.
Oh, big chance! In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Long way out. Oh, a good diving save. And over it comes. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Plenty of support here. Well, disappointing end to the move. Good looking move. Is it going to be? Reading it well. A goal! How about that? He This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Fisher. Well, they know they need to stop him. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Excellent ball over the top. Well, he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he just delayed the pass, didn't he? That was a great opportunity.
Nice looking move, this. He's in here. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping. We simply have to focus on this man. 4 goals last time out. Can he light up the stage again? Don't go anywhere. This is EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And what we have to bring you today is live action from the Bundesliga. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And it might be. What a vital intervention. Over it comes. Well, the danger is still there. And overcame the ball from the flank, but dealt with in the end. Joseph. And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, as you can see, the front two will mostly play together, but there will be times when they split, and that will then allow one of the midfield players to make a forward run between them. He will be a key player for them.
Making progress. Well, the fans want to see a shot. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Well, another corner following on from the last one. Well, not away properly. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. And introducing the visitors' lineup today.
Well, it's a 4-4-2 with a midfield diamond, and key to this shape will be the players either side of that diamond. When in possession, they'll go wider to give the team width. When they're defending, they'll tuck back in.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see from those stats. And it's going to be a real test for that back line to keep him quiet. If they switch off, even for a minute, they'll be punished.
Oh, breezing past him. Good through ball. Really good build-up, but no end product. Jose. The man to watch. Defenders can't seem to get near him. Will it be more of the same today? The action is next on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. We've got action from the round of 16 in the Champions League to bring you. It's Salzburg against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, I can only see one outcome here because the talent PSG possess has to be good enough to win this game. They just need to show the right attitude and play at their best.
And the contest begins. So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, if the players at the side of the
diamond... opportunity here, Stuart. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Underway once more. And it's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Mbappe. Hernandez. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, he's loved this competition. He's scored some great goals, and unless he's marked really tightly today, I expect him to add to his tally.
Well, PSG could get in behind the defence. Well, possibilities in the centre. And offside by a very small margin. Luka Sučić. He's got space. Sučić. Trying to chisel a chance out of it. Well, credit for the challenge, but they cannot drop their guard. It's a corner.
Well, they won't get too many chances, so they need to make the most of this.
Oh, great block. Ferreira. A big story ahead of this game, that of Keylor Navas. And the reports have been confirmed. He will, in fact, end his career at the end of the season. No two ways about it, Stuart. A big loss for the club.
Yes, it really is. Obviously, he's going to be missed here. Very much a key player in the dressing room. No doubt they'll be looking to the transfer window to strengthen now.
Mbappe. Back to Fabian. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Alexa Terzic. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. No foul, PSG advantage. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Mbappe. This could be the equaliser. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. Sučić. Zali Özcan with it. Well, a really good run. Can he finish? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Oh, great piece of individual skill. Opportunity to level it. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Danger still on. And problem solved for now. And they could really get at the opposition. Can he put it in? And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
And they'll struggle to get it away properly. Could be troublesome. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Mbappe. Can he open the door to a potential goal? And it's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain to square this game. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? And there it is, the half-time whistle. And now they get... So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Hernandez. Mbappe with it. Could be threatening. Mbappe. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
He can't hold on to it. And dealt with it nicely. Coman. Now the cutback. And quick thinking defensively. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to this club, and he's a great character as well.
Oh, Stuart, a chance! What a vital intervention. This could be dangerous. Good piece of defending. The fans are shouting, shoot! Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. And the advantage is with PSG. Well, we're into the final half hour. Fabian. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Crucial piece of defending. Well, possession lost by Salzburg. Promising sequence. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Not the best clearance. Oh, could have given them an even healthier advantage.
Well, it's a good effort to...
We've really made it to the business end now. Just 4 teams. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And only 4 teams are left in this cup competition. We're at the semi-final stage. It's Salzburg up against Rapid Vienna.
Well, Derek, semi-finals are usually tense affairs. The winners can look forward to a great occasion in the final. The losers are completely forgotten. The contrast in emotions is immense. Let's hope it's a semi-final that everybody remembers.
Jesus Ferreira. And in with a real chance. Oh, and it goes! The match has restarted. 1-0 here. Burgstaller. Seidel. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Ferreira. Wonderful chance. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. A foul, but advantage played. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Oh, strong hand on the ball. And it's gone behind for the corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, it still could be dangerous. A real opening now. Opportunity still there. And what a magical save it was. Playing it in. Not really the ideal clearance. Danger averted for now. Moving forward effectively. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Daniliuk. He's found a pocket of space. Who can he pick out? Well, no problems defensively. He's beaten his man. Cleared away comprehensively. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Big chance! Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class! Fantastic technique!
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Lang. Well, the pass not finding its target. Well, a really good run. Has a go! Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Who can he pick out? And the danger's still on. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Well, giving the ball away. What can he do with it now? Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And so the second half is underway. They took quite the thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? Oh, that's a super ball over the top. And there it is, a chance. Oh, a majestic finish! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Magnificent!
Well, what a piece of skill this is. It had everything. Agility, technique and power. It's a great goal.
Zaidel. Lang. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Jesus Ferreira. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello and welcome on this very wintry day. Conditions far from ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to today is live coverage of the Bundesliga. It's Salzburg, and they take on Austria Vienna.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it's a 4-4-2, but it does look as though they're going to play a diamond in midfield. So it's important that they control that area of the pitch and dominate possession. They're also going to play with two up front, which certainly gives them a cutting edge.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Might jump in front.
And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And Salzburg come away with it. And plenty of room in the wide area. Could play it in. Still not clear. And it might be. Off the post and back at play. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
But he keeps going. And he's broken free. And denied by the post. Well, you can almost feel the goalkeeper's relief.
Well, how close was that? The keeper can't believe he's clutching the ball here.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. The fans want to see a shot. Oh, magnificent reaction.
Well, it has to come soon. They're creating so many chances. Just listen to the noise inside here.
Ball back with Salzburg now. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Incisive pass. Could be in. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
And Salzburg with the ball again. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. So, getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back underway here into the second half. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Fitz. And angling it back. Well, they keep the ball moving. This could square the game. Chance maybe. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Well, failure to keep the ball by Salzburg. And he has options available. This could be troublesome, and they could do damage. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident, and not giving the opposition much of a look in. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Özcan. Luka Sucic. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, very effective play in possession. Now, options are plenty. And that is how to block. Well-timed tackle. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Trying to open them up. Promising sequence. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Well, the referee can't take any chances, and now he will receive attention. And the game restarted by means of a drop ball. No mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? Oh, a goal! The error seized upon, and the goalkeeper left with egg on his face.
Well, I can't believe what we're going to see here. This is a terrible goal to give away. He has to do better than that.
Well, we're inside the final quarter, and he's through here. Oh, Stella. The cameras are fixed to one man. He makes goal scoring look easy, as evidenced by his recent record. This is EA TV. And hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And we're ready for the Champions League round of 16 second leg. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Salzburg. And he might be through here. Well, going for the chip and might now be wishing he hadn't.
Absolutely. He's just wasted a really good position. That's a poor effort.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Lucas Hernandez plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Frenkie de Jong plays with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
Strong but fair tackle. Özcan. Salzburg a bit wasteful in possession. Dembele. Could be. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who's going to get on the end of it? The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Fabian. Perfect challenge. Oh, a really untidy loss of possession. Chance to play it in. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Danilo Pereira. Here's Fabian. Dembele. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Özcan. Sucic. Well, foul play, says the referee. Distributing it well. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Lucas Hernandez. Spot on with that tackle. Luka Sucic. It's a weighted pass. It's still alive. Well, no way through in the end. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. So here we go, the start of the second half at the home of PSG, the Parc des Princes. Mbappe. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Nicely blocked. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
And confidently converted. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Luka Sucic. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. It's fair to say things are really getting serious in the... Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And on the menu, my goodness, that save, fully stretched he was, one for his own highlights reel. Now sending it in, and dealing with the danger. Chance here, in it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, racing past his man. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Is it going to be? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Chances on. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Matthias Seidel. And a tidy challenge. Özcan. Oh, the threat is there. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Seidel. What a shocking pass, really. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
The cameras are fixed to one man. He's been in stunning form, scoring goals for fun. Stay with us. We're live next. Hello from the Catalan capital and one of the world's great cities, Barcelona. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And it's a quarter-final second-leg battle in the UEFA Champions League. It's Barcelona facing Salzburg.
Well, Derek, Barcelona have a 2-goal cushion, but concede early, and this will become a very difficult game for them. They need to start well here.
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Marcos Alonso plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. And leading the attack today is Robert Lewandowski. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Torres. Oh, that's a really good pass. And no problems at all for the keeper. Jesus Ferreira. Well, he keeps going. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Marcos Alonso. And Torres on the ball. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's certainly the player to watch. His goal tally has been excellent this season. He looks a threat whenever he gets on the ball. I wouldn't be surprised if he adds to his tally again today.
Able to get his body in the way. Özcan. Alexa Terzic. Big chance. Oh, majestic finish. He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Magnificent. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Lewandowski. Pedri. And given away by Lewandowski. Sucic. Zani Özcan with it. What can they do from here? A chance to whip it in. And thwarted there following the cross. Oh! Wonderful goal!
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? The athleticism, the connection, the accuracy, that's a great goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Joao Cancelo. Pedri. Oh, the threat is there. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger.
This is such a close tie. They just need to make the most of these set pieces.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Not away completely. Firing it in. Blocked it brilliantly. Gundogan! Well, it was close to the target, but close isn't good enough, really. Can he find the right pass? And Lewandowski in the thick of things. Well, clattered away. Breaking at pace. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Flavius Daniliuk. Gives it a go. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Over it comes. Well, not cleared away completely. Has eyes for goal. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Teammate available, and gobbled up with ease by the keeper. But it does go with the territory. Bayern, big club that they are, forever being linked with new players. But it does appear they're about to get their man, Stuart.
Well, apparently they've now made an official bid for him.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. Oh, a goal! And one that could really matter in their quest to make it through. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Lewandowski. Here's Rafinha. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. Options in the middle. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. Well, it looked promising, but the keeper taking command of the situation. Rafinha. Promising move from Barcelona. Joao Cancelo, and cutting inside. Stopped a certain goal. Here it is now, a substitution. Played over. Mopping up defensively. And the counter looks on here, options available. Well, he's given us away. Marcos Alonso. It's with Gundogan. Good tackle taken away. Plenty of support here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Torres. Alonso. Can he finish? Well, a poor effort from a difficult angle, Stuart.
Well, he took the wrong decision there. He surely had to cut that back.
So a personnel change then. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, good work by the keeper.
Well, as it stands, they're on their way out, but a goal here would change everything.
And heading it just over the bar. Gundogan, trying his luck. Crucial piece of defending. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Through here. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing. action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Big chance! Magnificent from Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Well, a goal here would surely see them through. So little time left now.
Oh, cleared away! Superb defending. Massive credit. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Di Lorenzo. He's in here. Gundogan. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Understandable that fatigue might set in. A strength-sapping night for all concerned as the first period of extra time begins. Gundogan. Rafinha. Pedri. Precise ball movement. Pedri. Using his physical strength to shield it. And defensive play to be applauded. Luka Sucic. Özcan. Alexa Terzic. And an astute piece of defending. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Joao Cancelo. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And a long way out here. The first period of extra time is over. 50. Well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now. And now having a go. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
And a goal at this stage could be decisive. Can he put it in? Oh, it's in! And that might very well seal it. Surely they're going through now. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Rafinha. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Just the challenge that was required. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, a really good run. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. So the current scoreline, 4-2. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And level it is in the waning moments. Can Barcelona change that situation? What a commitment to defending. It always had the potential to go the distance. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. And it's gone in. His turn to try to convert from the spot. And confidently converted. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. Well, it's all about keeping a cool head. And the penalty converted here. Clinical as always, in front of goal. Can he keep his cool? And he's beaten the keeper. And he's denied them from the spot. And straight down the middle. So much pressure. If he fails to score, they lose. Oh, the keeper has done it. And that is their passport into the last four.
Well, he's the hero now. That's a top-class save to win this game. And on they march.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, he was absolutely brilliant today. And he was the main reason they got a draw out of this game.
This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And now things get really exciting on the UEFA Champions League front. We're at the semi-final stage, and what we have coming up is the first leg. It's Salzburg against Atletico Madrid.
Well, what a moment for both these teams. Just one step away from the final. But it's the
real chance. Oh, a good diving save. They favoured a short one here. He's in control of the situation. Sucic. And possession lost by Salzburg. And the line-up for the home side.
Well, the wide midfield players and the fullbacks need to have a good understanding here. If the midfield players tuck in, then the fullbacks need to get forward into the space they vacate, just to give them some attacking width.
Excellent strike! And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Corner kick played in. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Superbly read and executed. Well, given the recent form of Antoine Griezmann, a strong case can be made that he could be the difference maker, Stuart.
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line have been studying the tapes, because most teams have really struggled to keep him at bay.
And it's still on for him. Plays it back. Thwarting him. And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final. A huge moment. Extraordinary scenes. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Long way out this. Well, I gave him the big build-up, but the keeper has it comfortably. Griezmann. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Özcan. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? His fans won't tire of seeing that again. Oblak with the save. So the corner played into the box. Well, still an issue here. Now a decent position. Under no real pressure as he brought the ball down. Jimenez. Marcos Llorente has it. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Makes the move to the inside. And kept out by Jimenez. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
And going for goal. Well, chasing the game, but now a corner.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
It might still be problematic. Atletico have it once again. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. De Paul. On to Morata. Just cutting off the supply. Getting forward. In with a chance. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. So, a level contest. 1-1. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. And a chance to whip it in here. The delivery towards the back post. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! And so it is, the first half story has been written. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Real chance. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding. So the ball is running again at 2-2. Rodrigo de Paul. Nicely timed tackle. De Paul. He has time to play it over. Decides to shoot. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. The cameras are fixed to one man. Can he get the one goal he needs to equal the Champions League scoring record? The action is next on EA TV. And plenty of excitement around here in the Spanish capital. We're at the Estadio Metropolitano. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It's Atletico Madrid facing Salzburg.
Well, the first leg was a really good game, Derek. It had action at both ends, it was an even contest, and it's set up perfectly for this second leg. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here are the starters for Atletico. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Stefan Savic plays with Jose Maria Jimenez. Oh, good save. Excellent header. And deciding to go short with this one. Giving it a try. And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Pretty simple for the keeper. Jesus Ferreira. And that will be a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Jimenez. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, just take a look at those stats, Derek. It paints the perfect picture for you. He's been so clinical in front of goal and just one away from equaling that record now. I can only see him adding to this tally today.
And space to cross it. And a corner for Atletico. And taken short. Jimenez. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but.
Well, the crowd are driving their team on here. They're surely going to score soon.
Well, not the best clearance. Llorente. Stopped a surefire goal. And Atletico have the ball again. And Salzburg come away with it. Now, let's see what they can do here. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
And a long way out. Well, the free kick taken, but saved easily by the keeper. Griezmann. Llorente. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. And diving to thwart him.
Well, it's such a close contest. Will a set play be the difference? Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Pulls it back. And the keeper stretching to deny him. Well, another corner. Can they take advantage of this one? They favoured a short one here. Could be. And a goal! And now they're in control of the situation. Can they see this through? What can he do with it now? And he might be through here. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
And ably dealt with. Intercepting it intelligently.